Okay, this is the Tic Tac Toes game. Conlon gets it to Crosby. This is the 31st of July. There's Philip right in front. Oh, and a nice save by Emerson, the goaltender. Holds on. Conlon for the face-off. Wins it. Holds on to it. Back to the point. Feeds back to Conlon. Conlon on the side. Feeds right across for Philip. He couldn't get a piece of it. Blaine has it. Taps it into Philip in the corner. Philip now at the hash marks. Loses it off of a leg, and it goes the other way. Here's Crosby down deep. Down 1-0 now are the Tic Tac Toes. Crosby pulls it to the inside, knocked away. Flasco recovers, and it's right in front. The goalie jumps on it there. Emerson stops it. 15:26 to play here in the first period. It's 1-0 for blue, or black, or yellow pads. Not sure what the other team is called. Oh, they're called the Mighty Ducks, actually. Oh, they're the Mighty Drunks is what they are. The announcer got it wrong. Flasco wins it back to Phil. Phil goes to Carter. That goes off of his shin. Still makes it through. Down to the corner. Flasco off the backboards. That'll go all the way around for... Is that a roller? Oh, he's right in front of me. Turn around. Yeah, a roller. A roller trying to feed Phil. Can't do it. Now taken away by 26. And out it goes. Puck all the way down. This might go for icing. No, it won't. Carter trying to get there first. Two players battle. Comes back to the point. Crosby. Philip. Off of a leg, out it goes. Blaine will recover now. Try and put it off the boards for Crosby. Does. Sorry, Philip. Philip loses it, and Blaine gets it. Carter trying to hack it away from another player. 33 coming in. Shot. Save is made. Way far away. Here comes Philip. Across the red line. Moving down the right side. Pulls. Gets a shot away. Save is made. Rebound comes out to Crosby in the corner. Back behind for Phil. Phil has it. Right through the middle, trying to find Conlon. Can't. Carter comes in, hits it with his skate rather than his stick. Goes to Crosby. That's deflected in front. Phil misses it, but it comes back to Blaine. Blaine, long shot. Save is made into the basket. Held on to by Emerson. Face off down deep, one-handedly. Back to the point. There's Blaine. Blaine shot. That's off the glass hard. Kept in. Now to Flasco in the corner. Flasco gets it around to the far side. Can't tell who that player is yet. I'll tell you in a moment. Flasco has it in behind. Gives it back to the unnamed player. Looking, waiting. Back to Flasco. Right out front. There's an opportunity. The shot is made. I think that's Arola. No, it's not. It's, is his name Beef, maybe? I see a B-E and then something else. He'll get it there, number 14 anyway. And loses it eventually. There goes Michigan out of the zone. Here come the Tic Tac Toes. One man gets a backhand. That goes off the top of the crossbar. He'll get it back in the corner. Dubs it in behind the net. Back to Flasco. He's got Gibbers with him. Goes back to Gibbers. Gibbers has it. Looking. He's got point if he wants it. He's not using it. It's taken away. And 17 will get it out of the zone. Here comes Carter all the way from behind his own net. Hands it off on the left-hand side. Man there. Gets it across to Philip. Philip couldn't get a piece of it, but it went up off his pants, I believe. Fell down in the crease. And Emerson holds on. 9:54 to play. It's actually 2-0 now, in case I haven't announced that. 2-0 for the bad guys. Arola wins that face-off eventually. Crosby puts it off of his skate. Didn't get that through. 21 now, trying to clear the zone. Does. It's stopped by 66. He puts it off of his skate. Waits, gives it back to Philip. Philip has it. Shot off of his skate. And right in front, it's a rebound off the goalpost. Arola right there. Couldn't tap that one in, and it clears the zone again. Here's Philip now. Shots on goal even at 4-on-4. 4-2-4. Here's Carter, sneaks across the middle. Carter gave himself a breakaway, puts it in the top of the net. So Carter sneaks through the middle, gets a nice pass. I'm going to say from his defensive partner. We'll figure that out in a second. And roofs it above the goalie. No question there, no deke, just one shot upstairs. Yeah, assist on that last goal to number 66, the defenseman. I thought something was happening there. Oh, it does eventually. Into the zone. Giving chase on the forecheck is Gibbers, who gets it. Gibbons or Gibbers, hard to tell from here. And nice lift of the stick there to keep it in. Black still trying to get it out. Now 14 takes a hack at it. Might be 74 actually. And out it goes. Long cross-ice pass for 15 from Blaine. And he puts it off the shoulder. It is it Gibbers? Yeah, it looks like it's Gibbers. Face-off win by Dark, kept in by Blaine. Blaine into the corner for Crosby. Crosby has it, takes a look, tries to put it in off of a foot though. Blaine has it right in behind the net. Out front, nobody there. Phillip covering back on D. And there goes Dark. Oh, Carter digs the puck. Oh man, I wish I'd been recording that already. Carter digs the puck out and the man goes down. Carter went down to a knee, got the puck, but the player tripped on his stick, and so Carter's going to sit for 2. He's arguing it. I would argue that's not a trip, but that's the call. So, by the way, now it's 3-1 for the other team. And the Tic Tac-Toes have to kill a power play. Short-handed now. Not across the line. Flasco gives it over to Crosby. Crosby goes between his legs for another player who probably wisely backed up there. Now Flasco gets a piece of it, keeps it in the zone. They'll kill a little bit more time here. Coming in behind him to steal the puck is number 17. Hands it away. There they go. Penalty over now. Here's Blaine coming down the right-hand side. Michigan tapping, takes it away. Blaine has it for a second. Tries to get it back to Conlon. It's out of the zone. Breaking into the zone now, taken away. And that will clear the zone. It's now 4-1 with 24 seconds left in the first. Second period now, 4-1. And Phillip taps it to Crosby, gives it to Conlon. Conlon to Phillip. Phillip, shot! Way back up in the air, back to Phillip. Phillip trying to wrangle his shot, knocked away. And it's cleared. Blaine coming down the right-hand side. He's got a man in front, drops it for Phillip. Phillip holding, right through maybe the side of the legs, actually. I don't think it went through the 5-hole. On the ice, Phillip pops it in. It's 4-2. So that was a power play goal with 15:29 to play here in the second period. Coming across the line, right in front, taken away, and not cleared. Gibbers has it. Gibbers into the corner. 26 in there, battling for it. Gibbers comes in to help out, all three white behind the net. Beef has it. Beef trying to kick it away. It's taken and cleared out of the zone. That was Phillip's 19th goal of the season in his 9th game with the Tic Tac-Toes. Now off the boards, moving in. Can't tell who that is, but he gives it to Beef. Beef back to the point. There's Whitney, number 66. He's the guy who assisted on Carter's goal in the first period. Now in behind the net. Beef off the backboards. Couldn't get to it, and it goes all the way down. That'll go for icing. Glasgow lines up for the face-off, wins it to the outside. Nobody from his team there, so he just goes and gets it. Now he's in the corner. Taken away off the backboards. Phillip racing for it. He's going to leave the puck. It goes all the way back to Carter. That's a little snapper that goes off the stick of Crosby, but wide. Now Flasco over on the side, gives it to Phillip. Phillip trying to walk it out front. Carter sneaking in, ends up with it. Goes off the side of the net almost for Flasco. Now that goes off a skate, and it will probably escape the zone. It does. Crosby reaching back for it. Gives it to Phillip. Here comes Phillip. I'll stay with the action here. I expect them to start moving back this way. It looks like they've finally woken up here in the second period. Pass to Crosby off his stick. Gets past Whitney. Recovered by Dark. Crosby on the forecheck. Still hacking at it. Phillip with a backhand puts it back into the zone. Picked up. Phillip knocks it out of the air. Phillip going into the corner. And they're going to call this offside. So Phillip leaves it. And that'll give Dark a chance to clear all the way out. Here come the Toes. That might be Conlon on the left-hand side. It is. He stops, spins, puts it off of the blade just wide. Back to the point, kept in there. Gibbers trying to get to it. 7 takes it away and goes the other direction. Blaine passes up to Conlon. Conlon headmans the puck. It is Beef with it. Beef gives it back to Blaine. Blaine shot, rebound right out in front. Oh, a whack at it by Gibbers. The puck just hopped over his stick. Goalie's pad was in front of it anyway. Emerson staying there solid on 2 shots. Shots now 8 for the Toes, 15 for the Dark team, the Drunks. Phillip down the left-hand side scores. I hope I got that. That happened quickly. I think it was Arola who passed it up to Phillip after a face-off. It's now 5-3 because in the interim, the puck was down in the Toes zone for a long time, and finally Dark popped it into the net for the 5th goal. So now shots are 16-9. And Philip has his 2nd goal of the night. Here's Crosby now, has it taken away. Digging out, and Blaine walking down the middle. Blaine goes backhand, has it poked off, kept in there, given to Philip. Philip has it, side of the net. Blaine with a 2nd assist on that last goal. Out to the point, nobody there, all the way back to the other side. That won't be icing. And stay with it as they might just skate it up here. Nope. Man taken down behind the net. And Dark controlling. Back to the point, now chipped out. Here's a chance for Philip to get to it. He probably will. He's all alone. Philip, backhand, off of the goalie's chest. Emerson makes the save. Flasco now joining him. Carter off the bench. Gets past Carter. Carter decides he's going to hack at it. Keeps it out for a second. Now it's in the zone. Philip leads John. A little too far for John. That might go for icing. Goalie thinks it does. The ref agrees. So that was Philip's 20th goal of the year in his 9th game. Here's Carter. Can't stand up on his skates. Chasing for... Oh, and they both go down. That's a hard crash. And... referee is calling it, and I think he's going to send Carter. Both even going for the Carter for interference. 2 players racing down for the puck. I'm not sure why Carter got that penalty. I'd have to watch the replay of it. But Carter... they're sending... Carter doesn't think he has a penalty, but now I guess he's realizing it and going to the box. He goes to the wrong box. Now he's in the right box, so we can play again. So, shorthanded, down 5-3 with 6:56 to play here in the 2nd period. Carter's 2nd penalty of the game, the goon. Flasco was killing some time, has it taken away. Here come the Toes. That is Whitney. Whitney killing some time down in the corner. 2:23 left to go in the power play. Kept in by Gibbers at the point. He'll dump it in around. Good penalty so far. Penalty kill, I should say. And away goes Dark. Penalty's over now. Crosby does a nice job of out racing and icing. Nobody took an interference on that one. I had a chance to look at that penalty call during the penalty kill. Certainly didn't look like interference to me. Carter leaned in, went low. The other guy hit him sort of with his hip. They both went down, but it certainly wasn't an overt action by either of them. Just 2 guys racing for a puck, which is a dangerous situation. So here comes Conlon. Conlon has it poked away, and it's outside the zone. Carter out of the box, racing in, right-hand side. Put a slapper that caught the stick of 26. 45 grabs it out of the air. That's the goaltender, Emerson. Face off. One back to Gibbers. Gibbers gives it to Whitney. Whitney walks around a man. Whitney over to Gibbers. Gibbers back to the point. Carter goes off of his shin. Now to Whitney. Whitney puts it past the net. The net's... No, it looked like the net was off for a second. It jiggled at least. Carter back at the point. Long shot in. Stick in front. Stays out. Back to Whitney. Whitney winds up. Long shot. And it's in! Maybe tipped in front by Gibbers. I think Gibbers got a piece of that. He's shaking his head. Not sure who did what, but we'll find out in a second here. So it's a 5-4 game with a $1:36 left in the 2nd period. They're giving the goal to Whitney. If you ever want to see a replay, and I haven't edited so that you could see the replay, just watch it in Chrome on a computer, in the Chrome browser, and then hit the gear button, which is the little circular button down at the right-hand corner. And from there, you should be able to slow it down to as slow as 1/4 speed. Giveaway right in front of their own goaltender, and goaltender made the save. Carter behind his own net. Feeds it all the way around for 15. Don't know who that is from this far away. Back to Carter. Carter looking for an outlet. Flips it ahead. Oh, just over the stick, but this will go all the way down. The goalie has to play. It won't be icing. 40 seconds left in the 2nd period. 26 tries to get it out. Taken away by Flasco. outside the zone, but now controlled by the toes. Here's Carter. Carter, saucer pass, it bounces again off the stick, and in behind. 28 seconds to play here in the second period. 5-4 game, toes down. Back to Whitney. Whitney, little saucer. Attempt for a deflection in front. Couldn't get to it. It was Gibbers. Back to Carter. Carter just gets it towards the net. Flasco there, but it was wide. Now Whitney puts it off the backboards. First by hitting a skate. And blue helmet guy will clear it all the way down with 3 seconds left. Carter over to Whitney. It's too late for anything at this point. It's 5-4 at the end of the second. Toes are down. Start of the third. It is cold in here. Down by 1. All the way down into the toes zone. I'm going to say goodbye. Now Conlon recovers from his own feet. Comes across the middle. Puts it off of the blade of a stick. Crosby in the corner. Looks for point. Instead goes behind. That's Conlon there. Taken away by Michigan. Conlon gets it from him. Tap forward and out of the zone. Drop for Crosby. Crosby has Phillip. Couldn't get it through to him. Back to the point. Conlon winds up. Knocked off his stick before he get a good shot away, and away it goes. Blaine has it. Blaine to Conlon off the boards. That hops over his stick. Which is going to make it look quite different, especially in terms of the steadiness. The camera ran out of battery, and then I reached in to get the extra battery, and my daughter had put in an empty battery. So there's that. So, didn't miss a goal or anything. Still 5-4, 14:44 to play. Back to the point. Wicked shot, that goes wide. Digging around. Let's see, am I zoomed out here? I am. Nice color on the camera screen, though. I wish you guys could see it. Kicked forward. Here's Flasco. Flasco holding up. Playing around with it, looking. Misses on the fan pass back. Gibbers gets it to the point. Trying to feed it in from there was Whitney. Taken away. Oh, Whitney's going to intercept it at center ice. Whitney has Carter with him. Feeds him way back in the zone. Sorry, that's a mile away on this camera. Different lens. Flasco now. He's got to be tired. Cuts to the inside. Still has it. Carter way out in front of him. Carter has it. Spins and just puts it off the post on the far side. Whitney. Whitney holding at the point. Long shot. Tipped in front. I don't know if Carter got a piece of it or not. Couple of taps of sticks at the end. Emerson makes a save. It stays 5-4 with 13:54 to play here in the third period. Face off down deep. Conlon wins it. Back to the point. Too good. Gets past Whitney, and 86 is racing with Whitney to get to it. You gotta do something about it. That's the third time this game races could have ended in disaster. Carter gets it on the far side. Takes a hit. Goes behind the net with it. Now gets it back. Carter with 2 penalties in this game. Can't seem to draw one. Gets across the line past Michigan. Michigan takes it away from him. Now it's back off the board. It's going to come to Phillip. He's wide alone on this side. Phillip. And deflected in front by Crosby. Goes to the goalie. Emerson makes a save. Now it's back out. Carter's at the bench. He changes up. That'll be... Nope, they're going to say no icing there. Not sure why. Phillip has it. Out comes Phillip with 13:08 to play here in the game. Phillip trying to go through 3 guys. Can't do it. But it does come back eventually to... Who is that? 64. I'll get you his name when I can. Phillip's in the zone, so Conlon has to go back with it. And they're going to say Phillip was offside there. Or no, hand pass. Lane gets it up for Phillip, gives it to Conlon. Conlon in alone. Oh, and just a little too late. Off the blade of a stick. There's the souvenir, kids. Now here's... it was at Conlon with a shot that tips off of something. Phillip was there, but I don't think he got a piece of it. Yeah, it's Conlon, definitely. So I'll get you an announcement on that goal when I can. So Phillip and Blaine with the assists here. Now deep into the zone. Drop pass back for Beef. Beef couldn't control it. So now it's 5-5. with 11:30 to play. 22-17 shots in favor of dark. Here come the toes. Right hand side, that might be Flasco. Might not be. No, it's Gibbers. Tries to go behind for Arola, it's taken away. Courtney has it. Sorry, Whitney. Whitney feeding up to Gibbers. Gibbers hands it off. Shot there, knocked down by the blocker. Puck is loose, and Beef trying to chase it there. Couldn't get in. He was taken down before he got there. Should have been interference. No call. Off the boards, way out. And that will probably go for icing. See, the puck doesn't get there, so no icing. 10:44 to play. Long stretch pass, doesn't get through, intercepted. Now Carter back in his own zone, puts it off the blade, and I'm not sure what the call was there. Might have been offside, but I don't know that they must have touched it. They're a lot closer than I am. Long backhand by Phillip all the way down. That goes for icing. John racing for it. Lane gets up to Phillip. Cross to Flasco, I think. Yep. Flasco has it, looking for Phillip in front. He tries to tuck instead. Phillip being covered in mugs. Now Phillip trying to go for it. Can't. Blaine behind the net tries to dig at it. Can't get to it. This will come to Flasco, though, off of a leg. Flasco back to the point for Crosby. Crosby trying to go across way up in the air. That gets to Phillip, but goes over his stick. And away goes Dark. And now it's 6-5 for the bad guys. 8:45 to play here, third period. Four checking in the zone. Nicely done. Gibbers working with Beef as well. And that'll escape the zone. Off the backboards, shot was made, then Blaine took a shot, save is made. Now it's the side of the net. It's Beef against four guys. And Beef still pestering. Up the boards, see if White can keep it in. Buckingham trying to, but no avail. All the way down the ice. Save is made down there. Now in the corner, 7:33 to play, third period. And thought that might have gone in, but it went way into the corner behind the net. Too far from here to watch it. Dark number 17 with a slashing penalty way back in the opposition zone. Not a good time to take a slashing penalty. So, power play for 2 minutes, stop time for the Toes. We'll see if they can do anything with this. That face-off is won. Over to the far side, Carter scooting ahead. Here comes Carter looking for a second goal of the game. Shot, and it's in! Right into the top corner, above the goalie's elbow, I believe. He points at the other bench. I don't know about that. Boy, there must be some John going on there. That's not classy, though, Carter, unless he knows those guys on the bench. I'm not happy about that. I'd send him to bed early if he still lived at home. So Carter scores a second of the night, and it's a 6-6 tie. Carter right off that face-off, taking off up the right-hand side, sneaking by everybody. Whitney seeing him, and Whitney again with a nice pass. So, and Arola as well getting an assist on that. Carter trying to dig it up the middle, puts it all the way down. That they're going to say no icing on that one, not sure why. Nobody could have touched that, but that's what that is. Now Phillip and Arola both digging deep there. Arroyo, I'll get it at some point. Phillip loses it and 21 leaves the zone. Long pass by Carter up to Phillip. Phillip breaking it in on the left-hand side, scores! And pays for it. So Phillip with his hat-trick goal of the night. A long assist from Carter there. Carter way back in the zone. Phillip was up by the blue line. I heard him call Carter's name. Oh, he's pointing. Carter's pointing at his grandfather. His grandfather was sitting in an angle with his future grandmother. It looked to me after Carter's last goal that he came to the bench and pointed at the bench, which I thought was very unsportsmanlike. He was pointing at you guys. All right. He can stay up as late as he wants, and I can't focus, quite literally. And we're back. Here's Carter behind the net. He's going to try and tuck this in. Gets a shot off of a skate, and it's going to come back to the point. Picked up there. Now into the corner. Flasco has it. Flasco trying to go through some legs, can't do it. Back to the point, Carter's going to try and keep this in. Instead, the man goes to the middle, and it's taken away by White. White goes to Carter. Carter, drop pass, right onto the stick of Flasco. Flasco puts it back for Carter. Carter had already gone to the net. Carter now out front, hits the leg of Michigan. Flasco now goes to the far corner. Carter's exhausted. He goes back to the point now. 41 has it. Beef trying to get to that. That's going to come out to the point. Carter tries to pinch, and out it goes. Whitney now back playing defense. 21 takes a shot. It's frozen, and with 5:05 to play, let me step back. 5:05 to play. 7-6 for the Toes. Here's Crosby in alone. Can't tuck it on the far side. Now Conlon gets a rebound. Emerson makes the save. Over to Phillip. Phillip back to the point for Blaine. Blaine winding up. That goes off of his stick. It bounces in front. Emerson gets a piece of it with a glove. Bounces it to his stick and then paddles it back into the corner. Good pressure now by the Toes. Finally waking up. Up to Phillip from Blaine. Blaine puts it towards the middle. Or sorry, Phillip puts it towards the middle. Blaine eventually gets it, knocks it around, and it leaves the zone. Really nice save with the glove hand by the goaltender way down there. Too far for us to see, really. I just wanted to make note of it. Because for the historical record, like, just in case the goalie is watching, he just made a good save, everybody. So, yay. Now Phillip. Long pass from Blaine. Phillip comes across the line. Sounds like a stick broke right there as Phillip went off of 26 shaft up into the netting. Conlon to take the face-off, loses that one, and Dart tries to, knocked out of the air by Beef. Nice attempt to keep it in there. Would have been high sticking if Buckingham had touched it. All the way down, save is made, Beef gets to it, in behind the net, going all the way around, picked up on the far side by Arola. I just can't remember his name. 75. In behind, and that might be Buckingham. I think it is. He feeds 75. He'll wait. I think it's Arola. Let's find out. You guys probably know. Over to Buckingham on the near side. Buckingham keeps it in. 26 trying to dig it out. Goes by Buckingham. There they go. Videotaping from here now so I can get a better angle of the net. There is 2:49 to play. Phillip tries to clear it. Now right out in front, goaltender grabs it. Face-off one right back to the goaltender. He holds on. 2:41 to play, third period. Face-off one again by White. Feed-up giveaway. 21 now. Takes a shot, that goes way wide. I think it hit a stick. Carter was on his ass with an offenseman as well. Now in the corner, can't see what's happening there, but it's probably something exciting. Here's Flasco, he's got Crosby ahead of him. Feeds it forwards, but it's intercepted by Michigan. He gives it away. Now coming across the line is Whitney. Whitney, he loses it. That buzzer is not for this rink, it's for the other rink. Flasco, still digging at it, puts it forward to Crosby. Crosby has it. Crosby goes far side for Phillip, off the boards, a little behind Phillip. Phillip gets a piece of it, but it doesn't get through. Now Crosby gives it to Phillip. Phillip moving in, backhand across, and off the side of the net was Whitney. Now up the boards, here's Carter. Keeps it in, but has it knocked away. Racing down there is 21 on a little bit of a breakaway. Let's see if I can get past the guys here. And there's going to be a penalty coming up. It might be Carter's. Not even sure. Hand goes up. And it might be somebody for tripping. It might be Carter for tripping. Carter would have been the only one back there. It might be Crosby, though. Crosby's heading to the pit. Or is it? Oh, did they get the penalty? Yeah, they got the penalty. They tripped. They must have tripped Carter down there. So Carter finally gets a call with a $1:42 left. Okay, there's a penalty shot here. Oh. Penalty shot for Black for some reason. Not sure why. I'll try and find out in a second. So here's Dark down by 1 goal with a $1:42 left. Puck has to keep advancing forward. Here comes Dark. And the save is made! The goalie with the play of the game to keep the lead for the Toes. with $1.42 left in the game. What was that call?
I have no idea. There's a penalty shot and a power play.
Weird. Okay. Back to the action now. Beef up the left-hand board. Sorry, you guys can't see anything here. Far side now. 42 chips it in behind the net. Beef has it, gives it back to Conlon. He's 42. Now Conlon holding. They've got a power play right now and gave up the penalty shot as well. Back to the point for Blaine. Blaine tries to get it through. Hits a couple of sticks in the leg. Back to Carter at the point. Carter across into number 7. Number 7's going to take off here, and he beats Carter. Carter racing back, swings at it, takes the man down, and that might be a penalty call. Yeah, that'll be a penalty call. So a penalty on Carter for tripping, most likely. So Carter might be kicked out now. Yeah, Carter's kicked out. So Beef's going to serve his penalty. That was Carter's third, so he's off the bench now. So Carter just said hat trick and penalties in the background there. So it's going to be 4-on-4 with 1:06 to play here. Okay, 1 minute left, 4-on-4 action. 2 players in front of the net, back to Michigan at the point. He winds up off of a blade of a stick and way up into the netting. 52.4 seconds. Face off won by Dark. Back to Michigan. He walks in off of a skate wide. Back to 26 at the point. Somebody's lost a glove. It's Dark in the corner. Now it's Dark on the near corner. It's Dark on the far corner without the glove. Continues playing without the glove. Brave man. Almost guarantee he's going to get hit. Now off the backboards. Right out in front. Goalie makes a save over to the corner. Trying to clear it out with 75. He's taken down. No call. Back to Michigan. Michigan off of a blade. Off the back glass. Now Blaine gets a piece of it. It'll go back to Michigan at the point. He feeds it down to the hash marks. That goes off of Conlon. Michigan winds up. Shot. Rebound right in front. 2 saves. And covering it is the goaltender with 7.8 seconds left. There's Blaine. Profiles in courage. Arola. That's his name. You can see the back of his jersey. Shot inside. Save is made with 3.9 seconds left. Arola lines up again for the face-off. 3.9 seconds. He just has to win this one. That should end it. Can't. Blaine now gets it in the corner. He's just going to hold on, and that's the end of the game. So the goaltender pulls that one out for them. Don't know who the goaltender is, but good job, goalie. I'm just going to call him an MVP. Phillip with a hat trick. Carter with a hat trick of penalties. And a couple of goals.